Double Jeopardy and needs this win. Let's reveal the categories. First, Native American place names in the U.S., then memoirs and personal accounts. Far out. We have a miscellany, then double letters in the middle, and finally,
I'm Jacqueline Stewart, host of Silent Sunday Nights on Turner Classic Movies, with clues about the silent films that produced some of the greatest artistry of the 20th century.
Sam, you select.
Let's do double letters in the middle, 1600, please.
French title for the leader of a monastery. Amy.
What is an abbé?
Yes.
Double letters 12.
A low seat for an easily freaked out Mother Goose Girl. Andrew.
What is Tuffet?
For Little Miss Muffet, right.
Place name 16.
For a romantic getaway, some couples head to Hawley or Lakeville in these mountains within northeastern Pennsylvania. Sam.
What are the Poconos?
Right.
Double letters 2000, please.
It's a two-seated pleasure carriage, perhaps with the fringe on top. Amy.
What's a Surrey?
2000 for you.
Double letters 8.
Let's horse around with this sport of very controlled equine movements. Amy.
What is dressage?
That's right.
Silent films 8.
Here's Jacqueline Stewart.
Shot in Rome and Los Angeles at a cost of nearly $4 million, the 1925 version of this biblical epic, with a great sea battle and chariot race, was the most expensive silent movie ever made.
Andrew.
What is Ben-Hur?
Right.
Memoirs 12.
Paralyzed and speechless from a stroke, Jean-Dominique Bobby used his left eyelid to dictate the diving bell and the this. Amy.
What is butterfly?
That's correct.
Memoirs 8.
In Persepolis, a graphic memoir, Marjan Satrapi wrote about growing up in this country during the Islamic Revolution. Sam.
What is Iran?
Yes.
Memoirs 1600, please.
One of Time magazine's most influential people of 2019, she wrote the memoir Educated. Sam.
Who's Westover?
That's correct.
Memoirs 2000, please.
Susanna Cahalan chronicled her descent into madness while struggling with an autoimmune disease in this 2012 bestseller. The book was called Brain on Fire. Sam?
Miscellany 1600, please.
A speedometer shows how fast your car is going, while this displays the engine speed in revolutions per minute. Sam?
What's tachometer?
Yes.
Miscellany 2000, please.
Though some are kept as exotic pets, this wildcat seen here is better left in the wild. Sam?
What is cheetah?
No. Amy?
What is an ocelot?
Also incorrect. Andrew looks like he's not going to try it. It's a serval. Sam?
Let's do far out for 1600, please.
The answer there is the Daily Double. You're tied for second, but you can get within very close to Amy's score.
I'd like to bet the maximum amount permitted by law.
$6,000. Here is your clue in Far Out. Once matter enters a black hole, it falls to the center and concentrates at an infinitely dense point called this.
What is the singularity?
Yes, you have $12,000.
Far out 2000, please.
The Wilkinson probe monitored fluctuations in the residue of the Big Bang, known as the CMB, short for this. Sam?
What's cosmic microwave background?
That's good for another 2,000.
Let's do far out for 1200, please.
The red dot represents the Milky Way on a cosmic map that depicts Laniakea, a group of galaxies known as a super this. Amy?
What is cluster?
Supercluster, correct.
Far out 8.
New stars grow up in what are called stellar these, like the place for kids or plants. Amy?
What are nurseries?
Yes.
Miscellany 8.
Cuban-born Delia Fiallo was known as the mother of these Latin American soap operas, having written more than 40 of them. Sam?
What are telenovelas?
C.
I'd like Native American place names 2000, please.
Located near the Oregon border, this Washington city with a double talk name is famous for its wines and vineyards. Sam?
What is Walla Walla?
Yes, you take the lead.
What's, Native American place names 1200, please.
This city, Bagash, is located where the Upper Fox River enters Lake Winnebago. Amy?
What is Oshkosh?
Yes.
Native Americans 8.
This time you took control back just in time. That is the Daily Double, the last one in the game. You have a $200 lead over Sam, Amy.
4,000.
All right. You'll have 21,000 if correct in Native American place names. It's the capital of a state and the seat of Laramie County.
What is Cheyenne?
That is correct. You're in the lead.
Silent Films, 1200.
Lon Chaney's face was so frightening in this Parasite film that some moviegoers reportedly fainted when his mask was removed.
Sam.
What is the Phantom of the Opera?
That's right.
Miscellany, 1200, please.
The leaves of this plant, native to South America, are the source of the same named sugar substitute. Amy?
What is stevia?
Right.
Silent Film 16.
Pioneering black filmmaker Oscar Micheaux dealt with racism in films like Within Our Gates. And in 1925's Body and Soul, he introduced this actor and bass baritone, later famous for his rendition of Old Man River.
Sam.
Who's Robeson?
Paul Robeson is right.
Let's do Silent Films 2000, please.
Her slate of films for 1927 included Wings, the first film to win Best Picture, and It, giving her the nickname the It Girl.
Amy.
Who is Clara Bow?
Got it.
Silent Films 4.
Back one more time to Jacqueline.
Seen without makeup and mostly in close-ups, French actress Maria Falconetti's performance in The Passion of This Peasant Girl Turned Martyr is considered one of the greatest of all time.
Andrew.
Who's Joan of Arc?
Yes.
Double letters 4.
It's the fleshy lobe on a turkey's neck. Andrew.
What's Waddle?
Right.
Miscellany 4.
Once upon a time, actually 1956, this Oscar winner became a real-life princess of Monaco. Amy.
Who's Grace Kelly?
Good.
Far Out 4.
Catalogued by Ptolemy, the constellation Equuleus is next to this winged brother. Sam.
Who's Pegasus?
Yes.
Memoirs, 400, please.
He wrote about his older brothers, his illness, and Chappaquiddick in his 2009 memoir, True Compass. Sam?
Who's Edward Kennedy?
Yes.
Bring it.
Final clue. This island seen here is about 30 miles south of Cape Cod. Sam?
What is Martha's Vineyard?
No.
Oh, I know.
Amy?
What is Nantucket?
That is correct, taking you to exactly $25,000. Amy, you have a $5,000 lead over Sam. Close game, which means the final Jeopardy category is important. Let's take a look.
This holiday, master your kitchen with Wayfair.
Movies and literature. Interesting. They'll make their wagers, and we'll come right back with what could be the end of the tournament. So this important final Jeopardy will concern both movies and literature. Here's your clue, players. Ridley Scott's first feature film, The Duelists, was based on a story by this author, to whom Scott's film Alien also pays tribute. 30 seconds. Good luck. We'll begin in the middle with Andrew He at $6,800. Your response, sir? Who is Dick? Philip K. Dick, I assume? I'm afraid that's not correct. You wagered $5,999. You have 801. Sam Buttrey was in second place with 20,000, an impressive game. Which author did he think of? Who is A.C. Clarke? Arthur C. Clarke, I assume? That's also incorrect, I'm afraid. He wagered everything, dropping you down to 0. We come now to Amy Schneider, who has $25,000 going into final. Her response? Who is Lovecraft? No, you all thought of science fiction or fantasy writers. In fact, many of the spaceships and other objects in the Alien movies are named in honor of the works of Joseph Conrad, like the Nostromo, the spaceship in Aliens. Conrad wrote The Duelists. So it's going to depend on Amy's wager. Did she wager everything? Oh no, just $6,000. That takes her to $19,000. She just notched her second win and has equalized this Tournament of Champions final at 2 games apiece. Tomorrow could very well be the final game of the tournament, or Sam could win his first game. We'll find out what happens then.